is currently a Call of Robloxia first look. Now this game is already out. Don't take this as like this game has just been released or it's just become free to play on Roblox. This game has actually been out. I haven't been back, so I have been playing it though, but I wasn't recording. So I'm going to take the time right now to do some recording. I'm getting a little bit lower FPS than I usually, the next gen, but it's worth it. Montage on, and look at that. I killed that guy with one hit. I've currently saved up for some money, but I don't want to take this like you guys know what this game is. For you new users, this is Roblox, and people think this game is just actually the whole website, all the stuff on there is trash. It's not. Now, when you first start off this game, it's called Robloxia 5, Robloxia War. All credit goes to Lito Zinnerman. Well, he has a crew, but he's the main leader. He's the main, person. So I'm giving all credit to him. It's not nothing of mine. I'm just playing it to record it. Now, when you first start, you get one class. You gotta hit rank 10 to get access to purchase this class. I purchased it just before I started recording. So now I have two classes. You don't have to pay actual cash. That's good. But you do have to pay your in-game currency. You can, trade in Robux for some in-game currency, or you can, play the game like a usual person, earn yours by completing weapon challenges, kills, any way you probably can guess. Now, we first start off, he's changed this in several ways, but as I know, since I played the original Call of Robloxia War before he changed it to this version, I got a free weapon class to start off with, and that was the Type 100 with a Nimble secondary. But I think the original class you got when you first start off was the T3 and Thompson. No, the M1911 and a Thompson. But I think he changed it again, and it gave you the T33 and MP40. So choose wisely. Now, I'm going to play with your starter classes. This is first look. You can unlock camos. As you see, first you have to reach the certain amount of kills required first. And quick access is right here, how many kills you got with it. I'm currently on 128. The next unlock I get is 150, and I get the hexagon. But I already unlocked 2 camos, cherry blossom and jungle, and actually 3. I've already purchased one, which is the snow. Your in-game currency is currently right here. I got 18 because I just spent some. I think you get like 10 for kills and like 1 for headshots. I bought 2 attachments. Flashlight was useless. I found that out. I was a newbie. I just wanted to buy something, so that's why I have that. You can also have camos on your secondary. I'm not choosing to do that right now. And attachments. You have primary grenades, which are frag grenades, molotov. Your frag grenade is your normal everyday grenade. You can cook it. I believe so. Yep. You can cook it, but it explodes 5 seconds after. That's good to know. You got a I call it a molotov. And that is a glass bottle with fire. When it spreads out fire on impact of whatever it hits. Sticky grenade, which is your average everyday grenade that sticks. You can't cook it at all. And then your German grenade. This usually has a high damage. It's free. All grenades are free. Any type, even secondaries. Now, usually I go with the signal flare, which is flashbang. Sorry guys, I'm gonna get into some gameplay soon. I just want the new users to get to know what the game is. But signal flare is a flashbang. Smoke grenade, you already know that as smoke. And you got throwing knives. You only get 1 throwing knife. I think it's a perk to give you an extra, but currently you get just 1. Now you go to perks. You got tailwind perks. I didn't buy none. I kept the one you get. there goes the end of the game. I just earned some credits even though I barely even played. And you see you got all this. Bandolier is pretty much, you can start off with 3 extra magazines. They finna probably spawn me in a game. Okay, your tier 2 perks. You start off with shades, I believe. And I bought camouflage. Now camouflage hides you like from map when it goes, your map is down at the bottom right, and it turns you like, it's like comes across the map like a radar, like UAV, and it keeps showing the dots. It don't show them constantly. Certain times. Now, I don't like the type much. I didn't like when I first got it because of its high recoil, but I had to get used to it. So now I'm just, it's nothing now. There we go, give me that first kill. Now, one thing I love about this game is at the bottom. That's my main thing I like, and that's the HUD. At the very bottom of the screen, you see the gold bar. He got, I guess he got this from Modern Warfare 2. Let's wait right here. And I couldn't even see a guy. He's invisible. I don't know if he's hacking or the game just did that. That's the first time that ever happened. Yep, the game just did it. Oh, I just spawned. I meant to tell you guys about that. Sorry guys, I mean this is a complicated video. It automatically spawns in the beginning, so sorry for that. But all at the bottom, that gold bar is your currently your EXP. It shows pretty much how close you are to ranking up, so that way you don't have to wait to spawn in and take a look. I love that idea because Modern Warfare 2 was one of my favorite games because of that. Not just saying that's the one reason why, that's the only reason. It's just one of my favorite reasons though. And besides that, you got something that's pretty much useless except from players that sprint they have left, and that's the stamina system. Stamina. This is capture the flag, by the way. Just hurry up, get that flag. And yeah, it shows your stamina. Now to drain that, you can drain it by jumping or sprinting. And I don't know why jumping is a part, but hey, it is. So I guess you don't want to jump too many times. Now it don't take that as a way to say, man, that's bull. Now I'm going to only just, you know, moving around a little bit. No. Actually, it doesn't really goes down a lot. It actually pretty much takes its time. But I will say, though, look at my gun was invisible. I have to put it back up there. I will say it does have it recharges quite at a normal pace. It don't feel like it takes. Actually, you don't even have to wait for it to recharge all the way. You can use it whenever you got any amount left. So you don't have to wait for any of that. Another game is the diving system. You can actually dive, you know, from Black Ops 2 by holding the crouch button while sprinting, which is C. And look at that, I dive immediately on the ground in prone. And you can go third person view as well by pressing Z. What the? I'm naked, and why is my guy in box form? And you can press it again to switch sides. Press Z again. Now in this view, you have to use your alternative aiming button, which is Q. And you can't see out your sight, but it gives you a good, you know, look around reticle thing. You can go back by zooming up on your mouse, scrolling up, and it will go back. Now, one thing I find very useful in this game is sniping. You know how easy it was to well, it wasn't so easy to quick scope, but it was very fun. I guess he wanted it to be a little bit more funner and more realistic. I guess he got this idea from Battlefield, and the idea was, you know, the range and breathing through while aiming down the sight with your scope, your accuracy tends to be a little bit more off, and you have to hold yourself to stop yourself from breathing. It puts that feature on, and as well as the farther you are from your target, you're going to have to aim up a little. Like the bullet will drop some, so you have to aim a little bit up to watch out for that bullet. For you guys get a more realistic feel to the game. With that, he also, you can't just aim at something and the bullet will automatically hit it while something is moving. You have to aim a little bit in front of it so that the person can walk it directly to the bullet. He put that so range takes effect and distance when shooting or aiming at your target. That's why I'm not currently shooting across the map. That's something I don't see in games like what's that one game? It's Battle something. That's popular on Roblox, but it's not too much of a biggie of a first-person shooter. So Battlefield, no, I wouldn't say that. Oh crap! I'm supposed to be running away. Oh my god, that is so cheating. When you try to turn around super fast, like you move your mouse very fast, it like stops you from doing that and keeps you however you are. I guess he's trying to stop some people from doing 360 quick scopes. I hate that because I don't try to do that. I never really tried to in this game. I just be trying to hurry up and turn around, and it just stops me like that. That's not a glitch or anything. I think that's just a part of the game. It's been here. I thought it was, but then I seen it still in this game, so I just stopped worrying about it. Let's stop doing it. Okay. Now, pretty much if you already played this game, you already know your standard stuff. And if you don't know some of the controls, you can click player controls. Shows you all that extra. I'm gonna leave that to you guys. You got player stats, and it shows your total kills. All your stats throughout playing this game. I don't know about prestiging or your, I guess, emblems of your rank. But here go your tier 2 perks. Sorry, I just hit my mic if you've heard that. But tier 2 perks include stopping power, which increases your bullet damage, and it cancels out Juggernaut, which is right here, which is reduced damage taken from bullets by 15. That cancels out stopping power, so it's a win-win for both of those. If you meet up somebody who got Juggernaut while you have stopping power, pretty much y'all at a normal gunfight. Double tap increases your gun fire rate by 20%. Fireworks extend the range and damage of explosive damage. Cancels out flakjack, and I'm guessing flakjack cancels out fireworks, that reduces damage taken from explosives. Very useful. Sleight of hand increases reloading speed. I'm going to be buying that next. Then I'm get overkill, which you can equip 2 primary gun attachments. I want an extra overkill, like so that way you can get a primary secondary. I want that. I hope it's on the newest Call of Robloxia as well. Deep impact, less damage loss from wall penetration. So that way your bullets pretty much have FMJ. So that way when you're shooting through a wall, it won't reduce as much as it usually do the damage. It won't reduce the damage as much. Longer sprinting time is what you get with extreme conditioning. I don't really care about that. I don't sprint too much. Better hip firing ability is with steady aim. Fireproof gives you resistance against fire, and I find that very useful. I keep that on one of my classes. Dead silence gives you quicker walk speed with primary weapon. Care less about that totally. And reconnaissance. A lot of people are familiar with this from the last one. That flashes all enemy players on radar. That pretty much is why what the radar comes in useful for. But I think it was better on the original Call of Robloxia because it put a little red arrow, but that was kind of overpowered. It put an arrow over your enemy's head, so that way pretty much you can see them as long as they're any part of their body out on the map. You can see them. Now here goes the next gen features. You see a little bit detailed the map, And on my welcome back video, I talked about that. I said even when you put this in, it only going to turn stuff going to turn next gen when you get closer to it, and you see it's getting a little bit next gen, so that way the game won't um lag a little. So I'm playing pretty much playing the game at use normal FPS now, well a little like 7 FPS, yeah, but that don't make a difference. It's still good on complete low FPS, so I would have to be grateful. Actually, I don't know what to say about being mad about. I'm actually not even mad about the FPS. It's not lagging at all. It's just 12. 12 is actually high because that's game boosters. FPS is, I think it's out of a scale of 20, so I'm getting like a 12. Actually, I think out of a scale of 15, because without game booster, I get like 15, 15 and 14. It just alternates. But you can see the next generation graphics keep appearing, and it's not lagging. It's like slow. It's pretty much standing at pretty much 11 and 12, maybe sometimes going to 13 and 14, especially when I'm in the lobby. It's like I'm at my menu to change my weapon and class. So I love how you can edit your class while in game, but then that comes at a bad thing, because let's say somebody just ranked up and they buy them a new weapon that's pretty much overpowered. Now you gotta go against someone who just pretty much came in with an overpowered weapon, and instead of waiting till the match was over. It's not a biggie, but it's something that you just don't want to see all the time. Now, one thing I currently love about this game is the massive update it had when it first switched over to this version, and then the weapon customization and game features like the next gen technology graphics, the newer weapon looks, they look more realistic. Tons of map updates. Every single map was updated, either bigger or taken off its old look. No map look exactly the same like it used to. None whatsoever. And he added a few new maps just so players wouldn't feel like they're playing the exact same game. Although some people still don't like this version, instead of keeping the same name, he should have went by under a new name. Like this could have been Call of Robloxia 6, and I came up with my own name, some own versions of names that I thought he was going to choose before he made this update. I came up with, you got your Call of Robloxia 6 Roblox at War 2, and then I came up with Call of Robloxia 6 Future Soldier, Call of Robloxia 6 Lost Soldier, but it turns out none of this was in any future, so the future pretty much got wiped out, that name. And then the Fallen Soldier sounded good, but then I thought, I said, this just pretty much feels like Roblox at War 2. I mean, like it goes with Roblox at War 2. So I chose that. But the game as it is, this is very fun. This is exactly what I wanted. I kept need to put a update to make the game look a little bit next gen and with camos and attachments, and it came out overboarded, and it is not the bad way of overboard. This actually he added highlight, and this is elimination, by the way, a new game mode. He got tons of new game modes. At first he only had one game mode, team deathmatch. Yeah, I think I just said team and deathmatch, but team deathmatch, that was the one game mode that he had with the original. And then the update of the game, he brought all these other game modes in, including one fan favorite, Capture the Flag. And now the game is a successful hit, reaching over 70 of all the time. And that's pretty much one of the all-time. This is pretty much the all-time fan favorite game. So I don't even think I did tier 3 perks. I don't think I just left that. I'm gonna take a look at that before I end this video. I will be doing some gameplay with this, and then when Phantom Forces come out, oh okay, I did that already. Phantom Forces come out, I'll do that. So I guess I'll see you guys later. This is Techno signing out.